Hi, welcome to Adventures in Bonsai. Today we're going to just take a close look at some trees and just kind of look at them for their artistic sense and beauty. This tree is a Kpop tree. As you can see, at one point the leaves were just attacked by insects and eaten out, but then new leaves started to grow. And they're doing pretty good now, plants coming back. These are interesting trees from South America and Central America and even West Africa. They're noted for their big thorns. The trees get really big and they can get to be 200 feet tall. These are like daggers, and if you fall backwards into them, can easily kill you. This is just a nice looking little tree, and just thought you might want to see it in some more detail. Okay, let's go take a look at my Parsons Junipers. The first one we did in this series. It's still doing pretty well. It's got a very interesting shape about it. And it just looks nice and healthy and seems like it's really doing well. This here's my Buddha plant. Gets these nice big swollen areas that store water, and it has these leaves that come out, these nice big leaves, and it always seems to have this one single flower that will give you seeds that you can go and plant more of these from. It's an interesting plant and fun to watch. This is a Green Island ficus, and like the ficus family, they produce figs. And this one here is just loaded with figs all over. It's got an interesting conformation to it as the leaves come out. It has an interesting kind of a look about it, and overall it's a nice tree with some nice features on it. Nice aerial roots going down. So it's done much better since we replanted it maybe a month or two ago. It really needed it. It needed to be washed out of the old, so making a nice comeback and looking pretty healthy. This is a jade in a kind of like a willow tree shape where I wanted the branches to come down. I put fishing weights on them. And I recently trimmed this. But these will come back and look pretty good soon. So another interesting plant. Nice trunk on it. I recently transplanted or replanted this Longleaf Ficus. This has this great trunk and this great piece of gin and sherry, and I bleached this, and the leaves look good, and the tree looks healthy. It's a nice plant. It's a banyan tree. It's a banyan bonsai. It's got a great trunk and all these auxiliary branches coming down here. It's really quite a beautiful little tree. Doing well. Every once in a while you get a yellow leaf, pick it off. Other than that though, doing pretty well. This is my coconut that I planted a number of months ago and sprouted, and now we've got a nice growth coming out of it. Doing pretty good. Keep an eye on that. A couple cotton plants, and they're starting to, looks like they're going to be developing cotton bolls soon. And maybe we'll see those nice beautiful flowers that come out from them. It's an interesting plant to grow. You can get seeds on the internet and they grow pretty well. Here's a strangler fig. It started growing accidentally one year when a seed landed in a place, but it gets a heavy trunk really quickly, and it's a pretty interesting little tree. This is my mahogany tree. I grew it from a seed about 17 years ago. It's been in this pot and it's been reduced in size. It's got this nice trunk and nice leaves growing, and it's one of my favorite trees. The trunk is really an interesting little thing in here. This is also a mahogany tree. One that was planted from the seed grouping that the other one you just saw came in. It was a bonsai originally. Then I went and planted it in the ground. And now it's pretty tall and pretty big. They both started at the same time. Here, it's a nice Australian umbrella tree. It's just loaded with artillery fern. I get rid of it. You can see these roots. I mean, they're pretty intense. Nice, healthy, solid plant. Do very well. Here's a small ponytail palm. Seems to like where it's at and seems to be doing pretty well here. This is a desert rose. Also likes a small, confined pot. They do pretty well also down here in Florida. And a Percularum carrii. These are succulents. They get these nice small leaves, which make them very nice for bonsai. But I hear they're very hard to come by nowadays. In the wintertime, they drop their leaves, but then they always seem to make a comeback in the spring. But an interesting and nice-looking plant. People are always attracted to it. The Australian umbrella tree is also known as a schefflera. It's fairly small. It's been in this pot for a long time, and it's got really interesting surface root structure. Nice little tree. Okay, well that about wraps it up for today. Just wanted you to take a view and see what's going on. Here's a rock planted tree. This is on a big rock over here, and it's got all these nice roots coming down. It's a ficus, probably a strangler ficus, but certainly gives a great appearance. Okay, have fun with your bonsai. This is an addendum to that video. The other day we came out and we took these pots we were using as bird baths. We put them this kind of Art Deco-ish style, and I put my bullhorn acacia on it. And it's really quite an impressive plant. Let's see if we can take a better look at it. It's hard kind of to see it there in the sun. It's a great plant. Thorns get pretty big. The leaves are looking nice. It's just getting too big, too tall for me. I think I should cut it, but I hate to cut it. It's just such a magnificent specimen. Okay, have fun with your bonsai.